the sea embraced, in a land embraced by the sea. Words of the writer José Nicolau, which describes Peniche so well. To know Peniche is to know a people that join in perfection, tradition and progress, is to know a journey throughout history and future. Before your eyes lays a sight of unique beauty. One of the most beautiful portraits of Portugal, owner of a vast historical and cultural heritage. Here in Peniche, the tradition did not disappear. It is a part of this fisherman's land. Blue sky, deep waters, and black cliffs, an assembly of romantic forms which awake the senses and sharpen the imagination. What used to be a defensive site in the coast, Peniche reveals itself as one of the best fishing areas of Portugal. An existence marked by a strong connection to the fishing activity. A people of rich traditions and customs that projects a history shaped by the sea to the next generations. Since remote times that Peniche and fishing melt into one. Known as Europe's most western city, several have been the evolutions felt throughout the years. The exploitation of the sea resources, however, maintains. A reality that allowed the development of a strong economy connected to the fishing, such as freezing, preservation industry, or naval construction. Founded by José Nicolau, the present NIGEL was born in 1958. With a small dimension, the company owned a conservation chamber of 60 cubic meters and a covered area of 600 square meters. A modest beginning, having in count that NIGEL now possesses 18,500 cubic meters of cold space, 10,500 square meters of covered area, and a team of 105 employees, some of them with more than 20 years of work in the company. With a huge adaptation capacity to difficulties experienced over the years, NIGEL prospered using his vast experience and strong dynamism. The founder's posture in life created the basis of a solid culture that still remains today, and that is guided by the dedication, respect to the commitments, and the the fomentation of lasting relationships. Since the beginning, NIGEL dedicated itself exclusively to the domestic market. The beginning of the exportation takes place in 1968, having as destination Canada and the USA, followed by South Africa and Brazil. Currently, the company exports for around 20 countries spread by the 5 continents, representing around half of the sales of NIGEL. Being specialists and producers of frozen fish since the beginning, NIGEL also counts with a vast range of seafood, vegetables and pre-cooked. The difficulty lays in the choice. The sales are made through 3 distinct marks: NIGEL, Gelnik and Peniche. From 1958 to 2008, 50 years of existence, 50 years of tradition, 50 years of experience, 50 years where NIGEL stays as a quality option with constant improvements in selection and production processes. With 2 big enlargements in 1982 and 1992, NIGEL followed the evolution of norms and community demands. The continuous formation of the human resources and the introduction of new machines allows NIGEL a constant improvement of its services, always having in mind the satisfaction of the needs and expectations of its clients. There are 8 areas that compose all the production processes. Reception area. 2 distinct areas of entrance. One for the reception of the frozen raw material and another for the fresh raw material assures that they don't cross each other in the circuit. Processing area, where all the raw material needs specific preparation before freezing is processed. Freezing area. The fish remains to a temperature of -40 degrees, leaving frozen and ready to be packed. 3 types of freezing technology can be used, depending on the characteristics of each product. Cutting area, where the frozen fish is cut in its final form, according to the specifications of the clients. Glazing area, where dehydratation is avoided, maintaining all the quality of the product.
Why does my soul feel so bad? Why does my heart?
Chambers area. All this processing is maintained by the 18,500 cubic meters of existing coal space.
Why does my heart feel so bad?
Packaging area. The catch is selected, weighted and labeled in different kinds of packaging.